Hello everybody, I'm making this video because I want to talk about a rod and reel combo I've had for quite a while and I haven't really talked about. It is the Bass Pro Shops Depth Master. I got the 6-foot rod, and if you can see, the tip broke off when I was putting it up on my rod rack. But other than that, the rod's pretty decent. It gives a fair bit of a give. It used to be a medium heavy, but because the tip broke off, it's more like a heavy now. The reel I got was the 45 on it. It's got a line counter on there, and I found it's in feet, so I would have preferred meters, but you know. It does have a auto retrieve, so you don't have to click the lever up. The drag's nice. The adjustments are nice. The clicker's nice and loud. So fairly loud. Not too loud, but you know, gets the job done. And it's a fairly affordable trolling reel if you use it for trolling for salmon, pike, or even muskie. And that's kind of what its purpose is. It's not meant to be a super high-end rod, it's meant to be a nice trolling rod. Budget trolling rod. Because a lot of trolling rods out there are really expensive, so if you're first getting into it, I'd recommend something like this. It gives you the two things you're going to need. I spooled it up with 30-pound mono because it has a nice amount of stretch to it, and I currently have a pike and muskie rig on here. So I got the cigar float, 1 ounce weight, connected to a custom steel leader with 2 trebles at the base. And there's nothing bad I want to say about this reel. The line counter is nice, it does what it's supposed to do. The clicker is nice, the drag is decent. The rod is okay, the tips are a bit weak on these, I believe. But other than that, you know, it's a pretty good rod and reel combo. I do have a few complaints with it. One, that plastic reel seat feels very cheap. I know it's not going to break on me, but still, it does feel cheap. And the reel is made entirely of this graphite-like plastic, and it's not the nicest. Although it does have a very nice oval handle, oversized knob on it. Another complaint I had is, if you look, the butt of the rod isn't really there. Unlike some of my other rods, which have a nice plastic butt or a nice solid butt, this one feels like feels really cheap in comparison. It's just a little rubber cap, and the reason I like a nice solid butt on my rod is so that if I drop it, which I quite often do like that, holding it like that, I can use most of my rods kind of like a walking stick. This one I can't do that because I worry that mud's going to get all caked in here and it's going to cause the foam to start breaking apart. But other than that, yeah, it's not the best trolling reel out there. It's certainly not the worst. It's a pretty good entry-level trolling reel. So if you're looking for something cheap, looking for something to get into fishing, the rods are also 2-piece, and because I got the 6-foot, it breaks down into 3-foot sections, so I can bring it on an airplane if I have some of the larger rod tubes. But other than that, yeah, it's not a professional grade rod and reel. It's not a perfect reel, but it'll get the job done. So yeah, see ya.